Hello everyone, this is Girish, and today we will look at a recent data news published by IESA. And this is about chips in basically the hiring shift which is happening in semiconductor industry. And what I have also done is looked at this semiconductor industry data, which is about the experience level and the roles and opportunities. And I have also mapped to the AI industry. So let's get started. If you see the data published here, the experience level starts with freshers, where the roles and opportunities are for design, embedded testing, and then the salary range in rupees lakh per annum, and which is 6 to 12 range. And then there is a experience range of 5 to 10 years, where they look at RTL, DFT, analog process types of opportunities. And then the salary range is 15 to 35 LPA. Senior engineer, physical design, verification lead. These are the opportunities for senior engineers, which is like a mid-level, you can say. 30 to 50 is the salary range, LPA. And then comes architect, which is 15 to 20 years. And possibly, manager, senior manager also can come under that category, which is AI, ML architect, SOC architect. The salary range goes from 60 to 100 LPA. Then beyond 20 years, it's mostly leadership roles, which basically is about the head design center leads and things like that. So I have done the similar mapping with the experience and semiconductor industry and then AI industry. So let's have a look at both of them side by side. So we'll get an idea as to how things are. Because it's very similar, it's just that the types of role opportunities are different compared to semiconductor industry versus AI industry. So the first one is freshers. Freshers, of course, 0 to 2 years experience, a graduate in engineering or any specialization. They have opportunities in design, embedded system testing for semiconductor industry. The salary range is 6 to 12 lakh per annum. So there is entry level demand in VLSI and embedded system companies, right? They definitely look at the graduates. Here, the skill building is in Verilog, System Verilog, Python, C++, FPGA, things like that. And there are companies which are working in this area, startups and IoT systems. Of course, design services firms like Wipro, SCL, Tata XG, L&T, MNCs, if you look at Intel, Qualcomm, Texas Instruments, MediaTek, AMD. So in AI industry, if you want to look at it, of course, the opportunities for freshers will be data analyst, ML engineer at entry level, AI software developer, AI testing, QA, things like that. Salary range is very similar. Let's assume that. And then definitely they need to be having the skill on Python, SQL, TensorFlow, PyTorch. They should have some basic understanding of data cleaning, model training, deployment support, right? Some hands-on projects on Kaggle, some internship definitely is good to go, get ahead from others. And all the IT services firm, whether it's TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, these are where the opportunities are. Any consulting companies, startups in NLP, computer vision, generative AI, and then the MNCs like Accenture, Deloitte, Capgemini, things like that. Next, let's look at the mid-level, which is kind of 5 to 10 years experience. For semiconductor industry, it is about RTL design, DFT, analog design, process engineering. The salary range is 15 to 25 lakhs. So there definitely has to be skills in chip design and verification. And they should be able to transition from design execution to design ownership role type of role, because it's a mid-level. And then EDA tools like Cadence, Synopsys, Mentor Graphics. Of course, the semiconductor product companies are where they can find opportunities, whether it is Qualcomm, Intel, then TSMC collaboration, Samsung Semiconductor, of course, India Design Center of Global Chips Firm. In AI industry, the mid-level professionals, of course, it is ML engineer. NLP computer system, vision specialist, MLOps engineer, applied AI researcher, things like that. Salary range is 15 to 25 lakh per annum. And of course, they need to transition from only coding to system level AI problem solving, because there is always a growing demand for MLOps, scaling AI in enterprise, specialization in NLP, CV, Gen AI, and multimodal AI. And opportunities, of course, is good in product companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, some Indian startups, AI startups like Observe, MatchStreet, Arya, unicorns and SaaS firms in integrating AI like Flipkart, Swiggy, Razorpay. Next, let's look at senior engineer, which is pretty much 10 to 15 years experience. And here some of them also starts playing a role of manager in some companies, depends upon that. But the opportunity as physical design engineer, verification lead for semiconductor industry. Salary range is 30 to 50 lakh per annum. And then at this level, there is a shift, right, from project execution to verification strategy, especially in semiconductor industry. Ensuring quality, scalability, manufacturability of chips. And by this time, someone in the semiconductor industry will develop a deep domain expertise. And along with that, people management skills, very critical as you go up in the ladder. Now, there are companies, NVIDIA, Broadcom, AMD, fabulous design ecosystems are there. Companies are like that. So that's good. In AI industry, it's very different, but and the role is starts shifting towards, so that's a senior engineer, 10 to 15-year experience, AI solution architect, AI product manager, research scientist, lead data scientist. Salary range is 30 to 50 lakhs per annum. Now here you have to have a blend of technical depth and business understanding, very critical at this level, right? You should be able to drive end-to-end AI solutions for enterprise, and lead the teams working on applied AI in like domain like healthcare, finance, retail, manufacturing. So innovation centers is where the opportunity in India is, that whether it's NVIDIA, Intel, IBM, Oracle, large scale AI driven SaaS and fintech firms, research labs like Microsoft Research, Google DeepMind, India Collaboration, ISC, AI Labs. Next, let's look at the architect level. This is where it can be manager, senior manager, even at a director level. So here roles, opportunities are, of course, AI ML architect in semiconductor industry, system on chip architect. Salary range can be 60 lakhs to 100 lakhs per annum. And then here you are actually more about driving chip architecture for the next gen applications, right? Whether it's AI accelerators, 5G, IoT. It requires blending of hardware, AI, and system design expertise. And you also start playing strategic role here, deciding roadmaps for performance, power, and cost trade-offs. And so the opportunities are not more and more as you go upward in your career and the ladder. But yes, there are a lot of R&D hubs of major chip makers, India Center of Companies. We are working on AI ML silicon, startups building specialized AI chips and processor. In AI industry, it's very similar. So here you can actually play a role of chief AI architect, generative AI architect, responsible AI ethics lead, domain specific AI architect. The salary range is 60 to 100 LPA. Now here you have to definitely be capable at architecting large scale AI platforms and Gen AI solutions, right? Setting the AI governance, compliance, and responsible AI policies. It's a very high strategic value role because you are now at the top level of your career in the company. So this is bridging business strategy and technology execution. So the big tech, right? That's where the opportunities are, whether it's Microsoft, Amazon, Google, OpenAI partnerships. So large enterprises which are adopting AI at scale, right? BFSI, pharma, automotive, AI platform companies like Snowflake, Databricks, Anthropic collaborations, things like that. Finally, let's look at the leadership role in semiconductor industry, where it's, of course, it's the beyond 20 plus year experience. So you have got everything what it takes. And so you are the head of the design center. The salary range is, always negotiable. It's beyond something. So I don't think so we should look at that, but it's all about strategic leadership in fabless and fab companies, building semiconductor ecosystem in India with its policy plus execution, experience in managing large scale operations with supply chain, global partnerships, a lot of things right here. Opportunities are limited, but yes, fantastic opportunities are also available with global fabs expanding to India, whether it's Micron, TSMC partnership, Vedanta, Foxconn initiatives, then also semiconductor assembly and test companies, national semiconductor missions, and government-led initiatives. Now let's look at AI industry for the leadership roles here. Definitely, it will be Chief AI Officer, which is a very, very critical role. Head of AI ML Research Labs, AI Center of Excellence lead, AI Strategy and Transformation Head. Salary range similar to what we saw in semiconductor. It's beyond 1 CR per annum. Leadership at the intersection of AI, cloud, and business transformation. Very critical role, right? Driving AI adoption across entire enterprise. That's a big responsibility. Representing companies in global AI forums, policy and ethics discussion. And the opportunities are everywhere. Startups are definitely one of the key, but Fortune 500 companies with AI first strategies, consulting and advisory firms, whether it's McKinsey, BCG, Accenture, government AI missions, whether it's India AI, Niti Aayog AI initiatives, unicorn scaling AI first business models. Now, one of the things as we see everywhere is a career ladder, which whether you can take up is individual ladder or you can go to the management ladder. So this is what I wanted to cover today. This data, hopefully it was good information, and looking forward to a few more like this. Thanks again and have a good one. Bye.